Good morning. It is the 27th of December, 2023, Wednesday morning. It is the third day of Christmas, as it were, um, and hope y'all are having a real good Christmas season. Hope y'all had a good Christmas day. Excuse me. And I hope y'all have a great New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I'm really looking forward to New Year's dinner. Um, I'm gonna make the black eyed peas and I'll probably make a pony cornbread along with that and some fried cabbage and a ham. I'm gonna have a ham with it, and I have some other stuff and have some family over. Um, Wife, kids, and my sister and them. They'll be over, so it's a great thing. All right, and I hope y'all are having a great season. And if not, then um, maybe you can do something to brighten it up some way. Buy yourself a game. That'll always brighten up the season, no matter what. Got these two games on the table for a reason. I was wanting to talk a little bit just about game complexity because I don't know. When I was younger, when I was I really wanted to play complex games, and I'm not sure why that was, other than I could just see if I could do it, right? If I could play it. But I liked playing complex games. That's where, I got into playing, that some of those grand tactical games. Terrible Swift Sword, which I do not have anymore. It was a friend of mine's. Um, some of those games like that. The Siege of Jerusalem, which I still have and haven't played in a while. I need to get back to it, I guess. But I'd really like playing complex games, especially Grand Tactical. And I don't know, somewhere along the way, and I've played ASL for a few years because I don't know. I really loved ASL. I loved the experience of playing Advanced Squad Leader, but it kindly fell by the wayside. I just over the years, and for I don't know, it's getting probably close to the last decade. I've played games on the latter side. I haven't played the complex games that I once did. Although I do play some complex games from time to time, but I found myself going back and playing some not so complex games, even some Weros and and that's fine, I guess. I don't know but now I don't know what happened. A switch hit me, and I've been wanting to go back and have something I can sink my teeth into. And I've been playing a lot of this for the people. Yes, I know this is in the Avalon Hill. This is the 98 from 98 for the people. I was made fun of about that not too long ago, so I guess I gotta pick up one of the latest edition if I can find it, right? Just to keep up with the times, especially if I'm going to play it some more. They've made a few minor changes. But yeah, I got these two games on here for a reason, because this is The Mission by Ben Madison, and For the People, of course, by the great Mark Herman, and the great Ben Madison too. I don't want to leave him out. I find Ben Madison. I find a lot of his games I love. And the reason I do this because these two systems started out being fairly simple systems. The Mission started out with what was the first. This uses it doesn't. It uses the States of Siege system, although it's not a States of Siege game because it's a trademark, but it's the same system. And that started out with Israeli Warfare and Independence, right? And it was an ultra simple game. Ultra simple game. You're just, pulling a card, rolling and pushing back. It's just ultra simple. And then you got For the People, which, was an earlier card-driven game. And, it started out with We the People, which, again, was a simple game. Not super simple, but it was a simple game. Still is. Washington War is a simple game today. I mean, just pick it up and play it, and it's not complex at all. But I put For the People up here because I've been playing it, and it is quite a bit I could have just put what's the Pacific game, CDG. I have it. I just remembered it. Anyway, hex based. It's more complex than this, but mine's going. But anyways, it's just representation of that, of a more complex game. And I don't know, man. I think that you can see the game. I mean, gosh, you can still see, obviously, the CDG system and the States of Siege system within the game. But yet, it is more complex. And as just thinking about it, I thought, man, maybe that's the way to go. You build a small game, a non-complex game, and add complexity to it through different iterations. And maybe that's the way you build a complex game. Now, I'm just thinking about game design. I've designed a few games, but I'm not a game designer, if you know what I'm saying. But I think about it, and I think, well, maybe that makes for a better game. Instead of starting out with a complex game and strip it off if you have to, maybe you start small and move up. I don't know. But I find it interesting that both of these games are my favorite games in the system. This is my favorite States of Siege system game, and this is my favorite CDG game. And they're not the simplest games, are there? Or they're not even, they're on the more complex side. So I don't know what that says about me. I don't know why now I'm going back to more complex, wanting to come back with more complex games, but I don't think I still don't want to think I want to set up Terrible Swift Sword and play that. Or Siege of Jerusalem or something like that. Or, there's more complex games that I played too. And I don't want to go back to ASL. I find myself more of a grand strategic now for some reason. All my life I was tactical, but in the last few years I've just been grand strategic. I just scratches some itch, I'm not sure. But I was just wondering for y'all, what about y'all? I mean, where are you at on complexity, right? Do you just like to add all the rules at one time and have it and play it and that's it? Or would you like to move into it, Yeah, it's one of those things. And when I'm saying complexity and I mean for war games. I mean, I don't want a super simple game. I don't want Battleship, right? But, and where are we there, Where should we be there? Or should it be at all? Is there a sweet spot? Because, I find myself going back to For the People a lot lately. And then I saw myself, I bought all I pretty much did buy all the reboxed editions, the deluxe editions of the old States of Siege games. But I'd rather play this one. It's a little bit more complex. So I don't know what's going on with me. But all I'm wanting to ask is, where's your complexity level? What are you comfortable with? As you got older, did you want less complexity or more? Or did it always sway with you? Because I started out playing a lot of war games, a lot of simple war games, and then I wanted to play these complex games. Someone was showing me how to play them, right? I don't know if I'd have ever found out if I would have just read the rules, but I had friends to show me. And the more complex, the better. The longer, the better. And like I said, just switched. And then I went, a 2.5 hour game that's simple is okay. Now I'm thinking maybe a 5 hour more complex game, 4 hour more complex game, a good game of for the people. And do you play games to master them? That's something that I've always struggled with, playing games till I got really good at them. There's a couple I did do that with. Not For the People. I wish, I kind of wished I'd have done it for the People. Didn't do it with that one. The last game I played a lot of to get good at it was a super simple game, which was Fort Sumter by Mark Herman. I played that a lot to get good at, but that's really the last one I did. So I don't know, man. I don't know where I'm at and where my mind's going, but I'm not wanting to lay off war games, but it seems I'm going in a different route. I'm looking for different war games again, and I don't know. I'm just making this video as to put a flag out there to say, hey, anybody else have the same issue? Do you wax and wane the same way, or is it just that I have some weird attention span thing, right? I don't know, but I was just putting that out there. But yeah, both of these are really good examples of something starting out pretty simple and moving into more complex. And is that the way to go? Would you rather grow into a system than have it all at once? I think that just looking at these, I think that as games were made, iterations went through, and more things were added. I do think they're more polished games than the big Richard Berg games when he started out with heavy complexity and a lot of errata and all of that. Yeah, but okay, that's it. I just want to talk about a little bit about complexity, where y'all are at, and where your sweet spot is, and let me know down in the comments. Serious, let me know. I just want to kind of see what's going on out there, you know. All right, y'all, and what y'all thoughts are, you know. That I always poll my friends and stuff. What are they thinking? But I always like to poll people that I'm maybe acquainted with, but I don't really know very well, right? Because they'll give me honest answers. So, okay, folks, have a great one. I'll talk to you soon. Hope you have a great New Year. I might have one more video before New Year. I got an unboxing to do, and I got a review to get to. But all right, y'all. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.